Welcome to the Physics Portal. Another day, next video. Let's start our second video on the science of energy and efficiency in the human body. Today, let us explore how the body converts food energy into thermal energy and mechanical work, and how this process is governed by the first law of thermodynamics. The human body is a remarkable machine that continuously converts food into energy to fuel its activities. This energy is used to power every aspect of our lives, from the basic metabolic processes that keep us alive to the most complex movements and behaviors. Let's deviate little from the topic. The term burning calories is often used to describe the process of losing weight, but what does it mean in scientific terms? When we talk about losing weight, we are really referring to losing mass since weight varies depending on location. Our weight is on the moon from Earth. However, the interchange between mass and energy is not possible as they are different physical quantities and have different units. So how does exercise help us lose mass? When we exercise, we break down fat molecules into smaller molecules, and then break the bonds within those molecules to release chemical potential energy. This energy is then converted to work and exhaust heat. The atoms and smaller molecules produced by breaking the bonds combine to form carbon dioxide, and some of it is also excreted as sweat and urine. This process is similar to burning wood in a campfire, where the original wood is reduced to ash with much less mass. The rest of the mass is converted into carbon dioxide and water vapor, which are released into the air. This process happens in our bodies without the excessive temperatures associated with burning wood or fuel, which would harm our tissues. Resuming our discussion on the topic, let us understand metabolic rate. All bodily functions, from thinking to lifting weights, require energy. The process of converting food into energy in the body is known as metabolism. This process involves a series of chemical reactions that break down food molecules, such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, into simpler compounds that can be used by the body to produce energy. The energy released during these reactions is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP, a molecule that acts as a currency for energy within the body. The rate at which the body uses food energy to sustain life and to do different activities is called the metabolic rate. For example, an average male human body consumes about 80 to 90 watts for sleeping, 250 watts for sitting idle, 500 watts for cycling, and 2500 watts for sprinting. The total energy conversion rate of a person at rest is called the basal metabolic rate, BMR, and is divided among various systems in the body. BMR is the amount of energy or calories that your body burns at rest to keep all of its vital functions running smoothly. This includes things like breathing, circulating blood, maintaining body temperature, and more. For an average male body, liver requires a power of 25 watts, brain 18 watts, skeletal muscle 14 watts, kidney 10 watts, heart 48 watts, and total approx 100 watts. BMR can vary based on factors such as age, gender, weight, height, and body composition. BMR is an important factor to consider when trying to lose or gain weight, as it represents the minimum number of calories your body needs to function properly. If you consume fewer calories than your BMR, your body will start to use stored energy, like fat, to make up for the deficit, resulting in weight loss. If you consume more calories than your BMR, your body will store the excess energy as fat, leading to weight gain. It's important to note that BMR is just one part of your total daily energy expenditure, which also includes calories burned through physical activity and digestion. Understanding your BMR can help you create a more accurate plan for achieving your weight goals, whether that means increasing your physical activity or adjusting your calorie intake. Our body uses the energy intake in three main ways: to produce thermal energy, to grow and repair body, and to perform mechanical work. Thermal energy is generated as a byproduct of metabolism and is essential for maintaining body temperature and other physiological functions. Mechanical work, on the other hand, is used to power movements and behaviors, such as walking, running, and lifting. Factors that affect metabolic rate. The BMR is a function of age, gender, total body weight, and amount of muscle mass. Athletes have a greater BMR due to the fact that muscle mass burns more calories than body fat. The first law of thermodynamics and the efficiency of energy conversion in the human body. The principle of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, if the body does useful work to transfer mechanical energy to its surroundings, or transfer thermal energy to the environment as heat, then that energy must have come out of the body's internal energy. We observe this throughout nature as the first law of thermodynamics. Despite the constraints imposed by the laws of thermodynamics, the human body is incredibly efficient at converting food into energy. The efficiency of this process depends on a variety of factors, including the type and amount of food consumed, the individual's metabolic rate, and the level of physical activity. By understanding these factors, we can take steps to optimize our energy intake and expenditure, leading to improved health and overall well-being. Comparing the internal combustion engine and the human body's energy conversion processes. Your body uses chemical potential energy stored internally to do work, and that process also generates thermal energy, which you release as exhaust heat. The internal combustion engines that power most cars operate in similar fashion by converting chemical potential energy in fuel to thermal energy via combustion, then converting some of the thermal energy into useful work and dumping some into exhaust heat. The efficiency of the human body as a heat engine compared to other systems. Studies have shown that the efficiency of the human body as a heat engine is around 25%, which means that only 25% of the energy in the food we eat is converted into useful work. The remaining 75% is released as heat, which is why the body needs to constantly regulate its temperature through processes like sweating and shivering. The efficiency of the human body in converting chemical potential energy into useful work is known as the mechanical efficiency of the body. The mechanical efficiency of the body is limited because energy used for metabolic processes cannot be used to do useful work. Additional thermal energy generated during the chemical reactions that power muscle contractions along with friction in joints and other tissues reduces the efficiency of humans even further. At about 25% efficiency, we're surprisingly good considering that most cars are around 20%, and that the largest producer of corn in the United States is only about 1.5% efficient at converting incoming sunlight into chemical storage. Thank you for watching our video on the science of energy and efficiency in the human body. We hope this has given you a better understanding of how the body converts food energy into thermal energy and mechanical work, and how this process is governed by the first law of thermodynamics. Remember to take care of your body and keep it running efficiently through regular exercise and a healthy diet. If you enjoyed this video, Please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more informative content.